Welcome to the Geeks Attic. This is a bookshelf shuffle. Welcome to the Warcraft or World of Warcraft section of the bookshelf. We got this shelf right here, and probably the bottom shelf going to be moved to a different location. I have a smaller bookshelf in my closet. Going to move these there, possibly put my novelizations here. I just got to see if it's going to fit, okay? But what we're going to do is I'm going to take these books off, put them in a little crate here, and I'm going to talk about them if I have anything to say. I mean, I haven't read all of these. I've read a couple. I enjoyed most of them. What drives me crazy about the Blizzard stuff is that there's no official timeline anywhere, and that drives me crazy. Because, you know, you got the Star Wars books with timelines written inside them. You know where to start, where things begin. The Warcraft stuff does not. This is probably the wrong order. I'm just went off of one list that I found on the internet. There's several different lists. Everybody has a different order for these things. There's even some people out there that put an order of like, oh, read chapter 1 in this book, and then you have to go to the manga and read this story, and then you have to go over to this book and read chapter 5. It's insane. I don't understand that. Blizzard, please provide a timeline, an official timeline to read this stuff. And like I said, manga, comic books, yeah, or manga, whatever you prefer. I don't care. There's novels, there's short stories on their World of Warcraft website. You got the manga or manga, and you got comics, you got graphic novels. There's so much material in Warcraft. We even talked about the game, which I used to play World of Warcraft in college, back when I'd had no responsibilities, but just going to school and a part-time job. But now, full-time job, family, 3 kids, wife, house, all that stuff that goes along with it. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started, take these books off, and talk about them. This is Warcraft, okay? This is going to, I guess, be separate than World of Warcraft. But the 4 original tales set in the world of Blizzard Entertainment's epic game series. It's got 4 authors, Richard A. Knack, Christy Golden, Jeff Grubb, and Chris Metzen. So you've got 4 different stories in this, 4 novels in here. We got Day of the Dragon, Lord of the Clans, The Last Guardian, and Of Blood and Honor. So Warcraft, I know, apparently is different than World of Warcraft. But this book, what's crazy about this, I paid $7 for this book. I don't think the people at the used bookstore noticed this, but this is actually signed. If I can get my camera, look at that. That is signed by Richard Knack. And the reason I know that is when I just randomly opened it one day, I was like, wait, somebody put their name in here. That's funny. It kind of looks like somebody's signature. And it looked like an R, so I thought, let's go look on eBay for Richard A. Knack's signature, you know, like a book, signed book. It matches exactly. So this is signed by Richard A. Knack. That's pretty cool. I was happy I made that little discovery, and happy that the bookstore that I bought it from did not make that discovery, because otherwise it would have been, you know, pretty pricey. Here we have World of Warcraft Chronicles of War. Christy Golden, Jeff Grubb, and Aaron Rosenberg, with a foreword by Chris Metzen. So this has 4 novels in it as well. Rise of the Horde, The Last Guardian, Tides of Darkness, and Beyond the Dark Portal. Moving on. We have Rise of the Horde. This is from Christy Golden. I really enjoyed this book. It's pretty cool. I did a review on this one. They did a reprint of this as well. I think I still have those. There's maybe I don't. Might have sold them. But they reprinted a couple of these World of Warcraft novels not too long, just a couple years ago. I think they did like 3 or 4 reprints. Here we have The Last Guardian. I think I read this one. I think I did. I can't remember now. So much time, and it was, if I did not review it. The Last Guardian. No, yes, I did. And I did like this. Some of these titles confuse me. I believe I have a review of The Last Guardian as well. Now that I think about it. Yeah, The Guardians of Trisfall, yeah. Good book. Had a few little issues. My brain had to kick in for a second. Tides of Darkness. As you can see, I have a bookmark in there where I started it. I read the prologue here and did not move on to chapter 1 because, you know, other books. So I need to jump back into that. Then we have Beyond the Dark Portal. Have not read. This book feels a little funny. It's like the cover obviously is thicker, but the paper just feels really weird, kind of extra thin, maybe. Interesting, but I like the cover on that one. You got the portal there, all that green fell magic coming through. Okay, next we have Day of the Dragon. This is Warcraft, not World of Warcraft. It's written by Richard A. Knack. Now, I remember I bought this on my Kindle years ago, like right when I got into reading Star Wars, the expanded universe, like that. I was like, oh, you know what, World of Warcraft? Oh, cool. They have books. I love playing the game. I need to dive into the books because I like reading now. Never read it. I just got obsessed with the Star Wars expanded universe and read most of the New Republic era. But then, you know, I finished purchasing all of the World of Warcraft and Warcraft stuff physically. So next we have Arthas, Rise of the Lich King by Christy Golden. Haven't read it. Lord of the Clans. This is Warcraft by Christy Golden. I have read this one. This was cool. I liked this one. Don't think I ever got around to making my review for it, though, sadly. This next one, Warcraft, War of the Ancients. This is a trilogy, War of the Ancients trilogy. This is book 1, The Well of Eternity by Richard A. Knack. Have not read it, which means I haven't read the other 2 books in the trilogy either, which is book 2, The Demon's Soul by Richard A. Knack. And then finally book 3, The Sundering by Richard A. Knack. I think that's probably the cooler cover of the 3. And I believe these are like way before World of Warcraft stuff happened. I'm not like a genius when it comes to Warcraft stuff. When I played the game, I really didn't pay attention to any of the storylines. I just ran through and did quests and had fun running around. Here we have World of Warcraft Cycle of Hatred. This is from Keith R.A. DeCandido. I have trouble with that name. It includes an excerpt of the new Warcraft manga from Tokyo Pop. Cool. I did read this novel. I enjoyed it. I do have a review for that one, I know for sure. We have the long-awaited follow-up to Day of the Dragon, Night of the Dragon. So, night has fallen on day. This is from Richard A. Knack. Night of the Dragon. Haven't read it. Storm Rage, the World of Warcraft from Richard A. Knack. It's a national bestseller. I have read this one. Did not review it though. Some of the things I read without even thinking like, oh, I'm going to review this World of Warcraft book. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't just make reviews for everything that I read back in the day. World of Warcraft: The Shattering, Prelude to Cataclysm, which is like an expansion for the World of Warcraft game, from Christy Golden. Pretty cool cover. Ironforge location, I'm assuming, for that cover. Then we have Thrall, Twilight of the Aspects by Christy Golden. Have not read this either. Jaina Proudmoore, Tides of War by Christy Golden. I have read this one. Did not review it though. I think I thought this one was just okay. Next, Dawn of the Aspects. Now, this is the complete saga now available in one volume. So this was like a collection of, I guess, novellas or short stories put together in one book, which is pretty cool. I like that cover. Very neat. Haven't read it. I started it once and then put it aside. It just, I get distracted with other books. I can't help it. And, you know, when a new Star Wars book comes out, I read it. And so I put the Warcraft stuff down. Here we have Valin, Shadows of the Horde by Michael A. Stackpole. We have War Crimes by Christy Golden. World of Warcraft Illidan by William King. I listened to this one on audiobook. It was pretty cool. The next 3 that I'm going to pull off the shelf were like younger reader books. These came out not too long ago, actually, like the last couple years, and I was excited by it. We have World of Warcraft Traveler by Greg Wiseman. It's a fun, like, fantasy book for kids. It's got drawings in it and stuff, like art, illustrations. It was a fun read. One of these books had like a little Star Wars Easter egg, which is really funny when you come across it. Then we have the World of Warcraft, The Spiral Path, Traveler by Greg Wiseman. This is book 2 of the Traveler series. And then we have book 3 in the Traveler series, The Shining Blade from Madeline Rowe. I don't think I ever did get around to reviewing this one. I did not like it. I just did not like the way that this book was written by Madeline Rowe. Which is funny. Here in just a second, you'll see why. But here's World of Warcraft Before the Storm by Christy Golden. I enjoyed this book quite a bit. This was a really good book. I did review this one. And then the newest World of Warcraft book, I never even finished it. I was so bored and done with this book. World of Warcraft Shadowlands, Shadows Rising by Madeline Rowe. I just don't like her writing. I can't help it. I just don't. Yeah. That's too bad.